guys, in this video I'm going to be covering a pretty important and popular topic, whether or not there will be a Verizon iPhone in 2010. Um, First off, I'll start off with my personal opinion. Personally, I think that there will be a Verizon iPhone. There's a very good chance. Um, I don't think, however, it will be released in before June. June would be the earliest it would be released, um, and the latest it would probably be released would be the fall, probably around September sometime. Um, Most likely, if they release one, it will be around June. Um, Now, just some specifics. This article I'm reading right now just says, will Verizon release the iPhone 4G before it releases the new Sprint iPhone 4G and AT&T for iPhone 4G? Um, the main consideration going into this is that because Verizon did not choose, or because Apple did not choose Verizon for the iPad, they're unsure if they're going to use it for the iPhone. Um, However, I think that Apple didn't choose Verizon for the iPad just because if they chose it for the iPad, it would show that they are not that they're changing to Verizon early, and the AT&T contract that they have lasts until June or of this year, so it lasts later than when the iPad was shown at the keynote. So I think that's why they didn't choose Verizon. Um, Personally, I use Verizon. I think Verizon has more service and better coverage than AT&T. The only thing that's holding me back from buying the iPhone is actually AT&T. So I know some people like it, and don't call me biased, but that's just my personal opinion. You can believe what you want, but I think it definitely would it definitely would increase the productivity of the iPhone and like Apple's revenues if they switched over to Verizon. As you can see, the last sentence here says, if Apple wants any chance of fighting off Android, then they need to shift to Verizon this year. Otherwise, they will fall off the market rapidly. I think this is true. Apple seems like a company who wants complete dominance in everything. Um, if they don't switch over to Verizon, then they stand a poor chance against the Android, as that is basically the entire Verizon market almost. Um, Also, Verizon has a new 4G network that has already been released, and AT&T is just still trying to expand their data plans. This is another problem, which is why I think Apple will switch to Verizon also, is AT&T has been having some data problems lately, as so many people are using their data network, that I think if they switched over to Verizon and Sprint, there would be a lot more data chains like carriers, and less people would be putting one strain on one company. So I think they would all be balanced out. And I basically, yeah, another reason why I don't see why Apple wouldn't do this is because why wouldn't Apple do it? If they did this, they would have complete dominance on the market, and Apple only cares about Apple. Why should they have to care about Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint? It just seems like the right decision to make. Um, Also, just some general features that may be included on the 4G iPhone. Obviously, it might include a 4G network, but this is doubtful. I think they will just stay with 3G as it is fast enough. Um, I also agree with the author of this article that it will just be a minor upgrade, as it says right here. I think it probably will increase the 5 megapixel camera, and it will also include multitasking, as I mentioned in my 4.0 iPhone OS video. They probably will increase the battery to be similar to the iPad and make it last like 8 hours, which would be nice. I also think there is a possibility that they might make the screen a little bigger and have a front-facing camera, but that's doubtful. If they did that, they would have it on the iPad now. But overall, guys, this was just, I hope you enjoyed it, but this was just a general rundown of what the iPhone 4G may be like, and hopefully they release it in June. I would definitely buy it and have a review for you guys then if it came out. And yeah, guys, so please rate, comment, and subscribe, and please uh, tell me what you think about my videos, and leave comments. I definitely want to hear what you guys say. I'm here for you. I'll respond to them, and I will answer your suggestions. So thanks, guys, and peace.